Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training PC and Mac. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow. And you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses, MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, Writing, Economics, Java, C++, Python, Nursing, Medical, Web Development and many more online courses. You can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. My WhatsApp link is given in the description. You can click on my WhatsApp link and directly come on my WhatsApp chat. My WhatsApp scanner is given in the first slide of this video. You can scan my WhatsApp and come on my WhatsApp chat. We will deal for this complete course. I will do your R simulation training, R simulation exam, midterm exam and final exam with A plus grade. Okay, we will go to MATLAB Pearson and go to Excel chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. We will click on this assignment. Okay, and we will click on continue button. Okay, click on continue button. So the next is that we will download files in our PC download folder. Click on download material button. Click on download all files button. All files will be downloaded in our PC download folder. We will go to download folder, open first instruction file, click on enable editing button. So the next is that the title of assignment is Exp22 Excel chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment. You can see this is the title of assignment. I have highlighted this title for a proper view in my video under this project description to get idea about your project. So select this complete instruction and increase the font size of this instruction for a proper view in my video. So we will move on question number 1. Question number 1 of this assignment is that start Excel, download and open the file name Exp22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. Basically in this question, we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson at Lab dashboard portal. I have also downloaded this file from Pearson portal. I am going to opening my Excel workbook right now. Click on enable editing button. So we will move on question number 2 of this assignment. Question number 2 is that your organization provide a discount to educators. However, the worksheet contains wording that needs to be changed to education. Use find and replace to find teacher and replace it with education. We will use find and replace the find is teacher and replace it with education. We will go to our Excel workbook, go to home tab in the go to home tab in the editing group, click on find and select button. So find is that teacher replace with it education. Okay, we will replace teacher to with education. Click on, we will type here, we will copy and paste here, teacher education. Find teachers, replace with education. Click on replace all button. All done. We made 3 replacement. Click on OK button. So this question is done now. So moving on, next question of this assignment is question number. Okay. Moving on, question number 3. Question number 3 is that the worksheet contains spelling error that need to be corrected. Check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the errors. Basically, in this question, we will remove the error and check the spelling. Go to the view tab, go to the review tab. In the proofing row, click on spelling button. So, do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Click on oh yes. Click on change all, again change all, spell check complete, you are good to go. Click on OK button. Okay, this question is done now, so we will move on question number 4 of this assignment. Question number 4 is that you cancelled the charting basics workshop because only one person registered for it. Delete the row containing the charting basics workshop. Okay, delete the row containing the charting basic workshop. We will select our this row where is data charting basics workshop row 8. Right click on row 8, click on delete button. This row will be deleted which has containing charting basics workshop. So we will move on next question of this assignment is question number 5. Okay, the Excel analytics and forecasting training course failed you and you open another course. Insert our new row between the big data foundation and data mining row. Copy row 5 and paste it on into empty row. Change the dates to June 7, 2024 in the range C7 to D7, enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. The first point of this question is that insert a new row between big data foundation and data mining row. We will go to our Excel workbook and we will insert a new row between the big data foundation and data mining row. We will click on and we will select row 7, right click on row 7, click on insert button. New row will be inserted between the big data foundation and data mining row. So we will move on next point of this question. This point is done now. The next point is that copy row 5 and paste it onto empty row. Simply we will go to Excel workbook, select row 5 and we will copy this row 5. Control plus C, this row will be copied and change the dates to and paste into on the empty row. We will paste into row 7 in the empty row. Select row 7 and control plus V. This data will be copied and pasted here in row 7 empty row. Change the dates to June 7, 2024 in the range C7 to D7. We will select this range C7 to D7 C7. Okay, we will change the dates June 7, 2024. June 7 2024. Okay, C7 and D7. So we will click on cell D7 and we will change this date June 7, 2024. D7 we will we will remove this 3 and we will enter 7 6 7 2024. Okay, June 7, 2024. So enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. We will click on cell G7, we will enter 11 and we will click on cell H7 and we will enter 10. Click on cell H7 and we will enter 10 in cell H7. So this question is done now. We will move on next question of this assignment. I have done this question so well. Moving on question number 6 of this assignment. The question number 6 is that assigning a code to each workshop provides a reference number. You will use 6 to indicate the 6 month June and 001 for the first workshop. Type 6-001 in cell A5. Use autofill to complete the ranges 6 to A10. We will copy this data 6-005 and we will type in cell A5. We will go to Excel workbook, click on cell A5. We will type in the formula bar 6-001. So press enter. This data will be entered in cell A5. So use fill handle to copy the formula. Use fill handle to cell A10. Okay. Now moving on next question. I have done 6 questions so far of this assignment. Moving on, next question is question number 7. Question number 7, that instead of displaying dates such as 6-3-2024, you want to display date 6-3-2024. Format the date in the range C5 to D10 with short date format or 3-14-12-2012 from the type list. Okay. We will select this range C5 to D10. C5 to D10. We will enter this range. This range will be selected and go to the home tab. In the number group, we will open number launcher box or we will apply short date format on this range. We will apply short date format on this range. Okay. Okay. 3/14/2012. So moving on, question number 8 of this assignment. Question number 8 is that the worksheet contain column for the start and end date. It would be helpful to insert a column to display the number of days for each workshop. Insert a column to the right of end columns and date column. Type hash of days in cell E4. Simply we will insert a column to the right of the end date column. We will go to Excel workbook. We will select end date column, right of end date column. It's mean we will select column E. Right click on column E, click on insert button. New column will be inserted to the right of end date column. Type hash of days in cell E4. Okay, we will type hash of days in cell E4. Okay. So moving on, question number 9. Question number 9 is that row 3 containing hash of attendees and gross revenue main headings, centering these headings over their respective subheading will help clarify the details. Merge and center the cell H3 and I3. We will select this cell, merge I3 and I3 and we will merge and center. So merge and center the range J3 to L3. The first point of this question is that we will select this cell H3 and I3. We will merge and center these cells H3 and I3. Go to the home tab. In the alignment group, click on merge and center button. Okay. The next point is that merge and center the range J3 to L3. We will select J3 to L3 and go to the home tab. In the number group, click on merge and center. In the alignment group, go to the home tab. In the alignment group, click on merge and center button. Okay, this range will merge and centered. So we will move on question number 10. I have done 9 questions so far. Question number 10 is that applying a cell style will improve the appearance of the heading on row 4. In addition, wrapping and centering the text in the heading cell will further improve the appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 to L4, apply the gold cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. First, we will select this range A4 to L4. We will copy this range. We will select this range in the Excel workbook. This range will be selected. So we will go to the home tab. In the number group, we will go to the cell style. Click on cell style. And go to the home tab. In the style group, click on cell style button. Gold. Good cell style. We will apply good cell style and wrap text and center horizontally. Okay, you can see I have select this range. So I have go to style group. In the cell style, okay, 1 second. Okay, I have applied good cell style and wrap text and center horizontally in the home tab in the alignment group. Click on wrap text button and go to the alignments group. Apply center horizontally alignment. So we will move on. Next question of this assignment is question number 11. Question number 11 is that, okay, you can see total question of this assignment is 25. I just show you 11 question in my video, but I have done this complete assignment for my student. Now I am going to upload this assignment on my MyTLab Pearson portal, and I will show my grade, how much I got grade in this assignment. I did not show complete video assignment in my video, complete assignment in my video, because it's paid. You can contact me and I will do for you this assignment, and I will do for you this complete course with A plus grade. I am handling many student courses on MATLAB, Pearson, Cengage, Mintap, MC Grail, Simrad, Blackboards, and many more colleges and universities. I will provide you A plus grade. I will do your all assignments project, all simulation training, all simulation exam, midterm exam, and final exam with A plus grade. So I just show you 11 question in my video, but I have done this complete assignment for my student. Now I am going to upload this file on my MATLAB Pearson portal. First I will save this file, go to file and click on save as. You can see this assignment is completely done now. Okay, but I did not show this complete video. Okay, we will save this file in my desktop. So I am going to upload this file. Click on upload file or submit for grading. We will select this file. Click on open button. Okay, click on upload button. Successful uploading. Click on continue. Your file has been submitted for grading. Continue. Okay, your score yet to be updated. Please check little later. We will click on review button. I will show my grade which I have got in this assignment. Please contact me if you want to do this assignment from me, and if you want to do this complete course from me. I will do all assignment, all simulation training, all simulation exam, midterm exam, and final exam with A plus grade for you. You can see this my grade. I have got 97.50.